Hello, and welcome to this IHB 28 tutorial. We will be covering workflow, functionality, and concepts. My name is William Benston, and I'll be your guide, so let's get right into it. The very first thing that we want you to realize, or every person to be aware of, is this entire system was created for one purpose: to empower your life to its peak performance, while at the same time strengthening our communities. This is not a social media site where you gossip or take selfies. This system is for individuals looking to better their lives but may lack motivation, connections, finances, resources, knowledge, relationships, etc. We believe this to be the most powerful system in the world today for doing so. And trust me, we've seen them all. We stay with you from conception to success. Now, when you first come onto the system, you'll be on the page where the circle of life is kept. It's our belief, and I'm sure many of you will agree with this, you just know it to be true, that if you can master these 6 categories, your quality of life will increase for the better dramatically. But for this to work, you must be honest with yourself and you must do the work. Okay? So the first thing you do is pick a category, whether it's faith, health, wealth, knowledge, life coaching, or relationships. Let's just say we're going to start with life coaching today. We simply click the button and voila, we are in life coaching. You can think of the IHB 28 system as your own little world, where each division you'll be doing different things, interacting with different people that will help you on your journey to a better life. So many tools to get there. You know, it's incredible. All the main tools that's really needed. So not only do you get the inspiration and motivation, but you also get the tools that are needed to truly succeed. And I think that's one of the main things that's been missing in our lives as a whole. The right resources, tools, finances to help get us where we need to be. So when you go on the page, one of the first things you may notice is there are 2 video screens. Screen number 1, which is always at the top, is what we call our main viewing screen. So whatever's playing on the IHB system, the main system, will be viewed top of the page, whatever we want them to see at one time, all around the world. People can aspire to make it to that screen to get a word out or to introduce a new product, whatever the case. But that's what the screen is for, the top screen. The screen immediately below is mainly controlled by different license holders around the country. They have both the access and the ability to put in teachings, programs, promote products that people in their community may have come up with. Pretty much anything, as long as it stays true to the IHB 28 brand. And so now I want to draw your attention to the lower right corner of each screen. There you'll see an IHB 28 logo. And that logo is very important for a couple of reasons. The 2 screens, even though they're kind of similar, they differ in content. So you'll see different content on both screens. But when you click that icon in the lower right corner, what that does is take you to the archives. So videos that have previously been played, whether it's lectures, programs, webinars, whatever it is, in all 6 divisions, and in the community pages, the music page, and nutrition, the nutrition page, you'll see a icon in the middle of the page So in the music, you'll see a set of headphones. In the faith, you'll see a person walking on the water. It's the icon. And spreading out from the icon, you see the dotted lines lead to a subject, whatever it may be. If you click that subject, a video will appear and you will hear a teaching on that subject. Now, if you click the icon itself in the middle, this is one of the main pages that we want our subscribers to get familiar with and to work with. This is kind of what takes them on their path. This is how they create their path. So if you click that icon right in the middle, that'll take you to what's called your personal folder. Now, this page has 3 very powerful functions. Now, to the left of the page, you'll notice little circles with the division icons inside of them. If you click on those icons, a video will appear. Now, this video isn't just any video. It's very important. This video is a caseworker giving you tips and instructions to follow within that particular division. So each division will have different instructions given to you by a caseworker. If you don't have your own personal caseworker, which I would suggest if you could afford it, but if not, we provide a caseworker for you that, like I said, will give you instructions and tips to kind of help you navigate your way through that system on what to do, what to stay away from, how to create a timetable, just to keep you moving. You can also, get on the buddy system and have an accountability buddy that you guys give support to one another. So it's a big deal. To the right of the icon, in that big block space, that's where we house the links to teachings, courses, programs, etc. These are upcoming lessons that have not aired yet. What you do is you read about the different events that are coming up. If something piques your interest, you just click the button. It'll take you to that page like so. And so here I am on the page, and I can look through a video or audio, listen to an audio on what it's about, and if that's something I want to listen to or a course that I want to take part in, I just RSVP or sign up for it, and that's it. You can do as many as you like. Some of them come with a small fee, but nothing outrageous. We don't do that here. Everything is affordable. We had to make sure, that that's the whole purpose of this program, is to better your lives and to give you access to the same things that some of the most privileged people in the world have access to. So we pay for it and we make it available to you, and we want you guys to use it, utilize it to help better your lives. This is what it's all about. Some teachings may be a day, others could be 3 months. You never know. Now, the third and final tool is a Google Calendar, and that's why we tell you that the 2 tools that you need are a journal, your own journal. We don't want to house your personal information. We want you to be responsible for your dreams. Your journal is where you keep all of that, whether it's your iPad or just a notebook, a 90-cent notebook you can get from Walmart with a pen. You house your information in a Google account. The Google account is going to be very important because you digitally can keep up with everything that you're doing. Scheduling for this empowerment of your life is going to be very, very important. So many of us get off track and we don't prioritize, and we waste time. So scheduling is going to be key. So you get your Google account going, and this calendar at the top of the page, you can sync with your phone and receive reminders of what's coming up, whether it's a lesson or a reminder to stay on track with some regimen that you've put in place for yourself on your path. You said, listen, every day I want to do this, this, and this, and this. That will hit your phone. You put the reminder in there, that will hit your phone will beep, you'll look at the time, and you know that you told yourself at this time, I want to be doing this, and you have to do it. That's where you doing the work comes in at. No one can do it for you. But if you really want it, you really want change, you'll do it. And so this is why this tool is very important. It syncs up with everything. It reminds you of the lessons that you signed up for, and they're here or they're coming up. So a very important tool to get familiar with. You can also talk with other subscribers or members with this tool, whether it's video chat or through a phone call. So this is like a little lifeline for you. As long as you have a Google account, you can simply go to the date and time you would like to lock in by clicking the test event word. Just click that. Once you've signed in to your Google account, then you click copy to Google Calendar, because like I said, you must be signed in, or you can sign in then. I haven't tried it that way yet. I'm usually signed in already. You can type in a title or whatever it is that keywords that you want to use to remind yourself of what this event is, or what you want to be alerted about. You can even type in a brief description here, and then you just hit save. From there, you see is a part of your Google Calendar, and that's where to be. And it just syncs with your phone. And you can go to YouTube and check out a video on how to sync your phone with your Google Calendar. It's real easy, not a whole lot of steps at all. Anyone can do it. You don't have to be computer savvy to get it done. But like I said, you want to change your life, start making steps, start doing things. And this is one of the things that you have to do. Let's just get it done. No excuses. And one of the important things that I want you guys to, kind of keep in back of your head is, don't let how many things that are going on in this system intimidate you. It's just, one page and pressing the play button. And, for you, that's what you have to remember. Most of the work takes place behind the scenes. And, so you can benefit from it. That's where everything takes place. All you need to do is press play on the video. That's it. You put your information down in your Google Calendar. You get reminded of it. And as you expand and grow, there are people there behind the scenes to set you up with whatever it is that you need. And that's where the real power of the system comes into play at. As you get bigger and you grow, there's support there. You're not on your own. It doesn't matter if you're, in some small town where no one does anything and you feel alone. That's no excuse anymore, because you can go as far as your mind can take you right now with real people, real finances, real connections, and you don't have to have credit or any of those things to take advantage of it. You just have to have ambition. You have to be motivated, and that's what we wanted to create. Something that people who were just highly motivated and really just needed an opportunity at their disposal, or take advantage of in life to get ahead, and that's what's been created here. So please take advantage of it. And like I said, the real magic takes place behind the scenes and with the connections and all of those good things, and that's where we want you to get to. Now below that, you'll see the social media page, and that's kind of, self-explanatory. It's our little Facebook, if you will. Everyone in our community can reach out to one another and share ideas and talk with one another. It has its own sign up, and that was done intentionally. You don't have to use this tool if you don't want to. But if you would like to go into the IHB world and, communicate with whoever or whomever, you can create small groups, and whatever your mind can do, you can put groups together of other highly motivated people, come up with ideas, and and take them as far as you need to take them, or have discussions. And whatever you've been really wondering about, whether it's faith or health or whatever it may be, is at your disposal. This is the system that you really have to play with, because it can move in different directions, so you can't really give instructions on it. You just up here, you see where you can press video, forums, or different things. You just click through, click, 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 either of these buttons, and you just start to play with it. You'll get familiar with it in no time, but it's a powerful tool, and we want you to use it. It's at your disposal. You can make things happen. That's the point. And one more thing that I want to bring to your attention is you can hire your very own caseworker. And again, that is one of the main things that, to me, if you can afford it, that you need to do right away. Your caseworker is a broker. They can handle especially when you're in wealth. When you're in wealth, you have to have a caseworker, because the wealth is very, very serious, guys. When you jump in, if you're a young entrepreneur, wealth is the place where you do it at. There are things already set in place for you to win that you can take advantage of, which is the biggest deal of all. And you don't need credit or co-signers or none of that stuff. You could be as broke with the worst credit in the world, but have a brilliant idea. And so what? That brilliant idea is supposed to never see the light of day? No, that's not how it works. What we do is make available to you a system where you can take that vision as far as it can go. You can get on your feet. You can monetize it with our backing and our support. And of course, there's, it's a partnership at that point. So we got to come up with a deal, an agreement, and we have to adhere to it. It's our job to protect our investors, to protect our money, to protect our resources and connections. And that's where the caseworker comes in at. They know what can and can't be done. And they act as a liaison between you and us. Anybody that's ever done anything, try to get a prototype or a patent attorney or anything of that nature, how valuable this caseworker is and how inexpensive it is in the grand scheme of things. Huge deal. A lot of you just don't even have the time. You have to go to work, and the money you do make, you have to save for the family. So you have these great dreams, but you can't even afford, whether it's time or finances, to act on them. But your caseworker, while you're at work, is working on your dream, your vision. And when you get home from work, they tell you updates. We just did this. We just accomplished that. I just talked to this person or that person. We have this in place now. And all of these things that they're doing are the things that you tell them to do. I just wanted to take a moment to really, really encourage you to take advantage of the caseworkers. Now, once we come out of beta, there's a lot of things that will be added to the system, like as far as artificial intelligence and just different things within the system that will make your life so much easier. I think we'll be out of beta come the beginning of the second quarter of 2018. And so, that's something we're looking forward to. What's unique about the IHB system is we have the capability to do what's called pinpoint targeting or marketing or, promotions, meaning we can promote to a specific neighborhood in any small town USA, or we can go global at the click of a button. So, that's something unique within itself. If we wanted to, spread a word or test a product in that small town, we could do so. We could be a focus group, and we can receive information from that town on what's going on as well in real time. So that's one of the bigger differences between us and anyone else. We actually have boots on the ground. A new way of doing life is IHB 28, a very powerful way. So it's a huge deal, and there's so much more it can do, along those lines. That's why we it's unlimited. So but it's something for everyone. So that's why we're so excited, because this is more than just a motivational speech. This is, not something that'll just get you pumped up, and then when you're tossed out in the real world, reality hits you again, and you realize that, wow, I have all of these things against me, even though I'm motivated. It takes more than just the motivation. Connections, finances, resources, all of these things are a factor. And so we make them available to you. And that's a big deal. And together we grow and become stronger. Big deal, guys. A lot of time, energy, and effort went into making it. So please take advantage of it. I'd like to thank you for your time. I hope I did a pretty good job kind of introducing the system to you. But guys, get underway. You have no more excuses. Thank you. Have a great day.